Hey everybody, this is a little trigger warning before you start watching the video. If you are uncomfortable about listening about suicide, please leave now. Hey everybody, so I just like to talk about the last music video we have posted. So as you can see in the image right here, in the beginning of the music video, it said based on true events. So I like to talk about that a little more. So basically you see like the main plot of the music video is that a girl gets bullied on social media and eventually she deletes her YouTube channel and she got cheated on and they had broken up. And then at the end, she sadly killed herself. So I'd like to talk about that in our personal, true, on how it is true events. So basically, this was one of Sonia's friends, and she has passed away for about a year now. So the reason we posted this yesterday was because that was the exact day that she had died, but it's been a full year. So we just like to spread awareness about situations like these, because suicide is something that's very, really high. It's like a really high number of deaths the past 2-3 years. It always has been. I mean, ever since quarantine, suicide numbers have been going really up and people have been getting depressed the past 2-3 years. So I'm not gonna say the name of the person that did suicide for personal reasons, but so Sonia and her were really bonded, and basically Sonia was always there for her, and she had made a YouTube channel when she was 12 for fun, and her parents had allowed her, but they didn't know anything about the negative comments and telling her that she's ugly and saying that she's never going to be beautiful. But basically she did like little makeup tutorials, and of course she deleted her account because of all the negative comments, and she had gotten at least like maybe 400 subscribers, and and she was just a kid basically still, so she wasn't really good at editing or doing really good videos. But I mean, it was just like a little fun channel for a kid to start with as a child or whatever. But basically she did makeup tutorials, and at first everything was fine, but then when you first make a YouTube channel, after a couple of weeks or months, eventually you're gonna start getting hate comments the more your subscribers go up. And she had started getting hate. At first she ignored it, but eventually the situation was getting worse. So she had started getting more negative comments in almost every single video she had posted, and it just really went up to a point where they had told her that nobody would care if she had died. So that is something really negative that people need to start seeing right now, because the negative comments you put to people, no matter how small you think it is, can really affect people, and especially bullying people in school. Because she wasn't really one of those popular kids in school. She was mainly like this shy person. But this is something that can really affect a lot of YouTubers or just regular people who aren't on the internet and are just being bullied in person. So I just like to spread awareness about this, because a situation like this can get out of control quickly, especially with negative comments of saying to kill yourself would really hurt the person. And honestly, all those little comments you can say, like, you can just say, oh, you're ugly. So yeah, it doesn't see, you can ignore that. It doesn't seem that disrespectful, but those little comments can really affect a person. And you know, I kept thinking about her, and I just really like to spread awareness about suicide, because it is something that happens at least maybe 500,000 times each year. I've been paying attention to the suicide rates because, you know, I was just curious on how many people do this, and it really is a lot, but it has started going down, which is really good, but it's still pretty high. So honestly, I just really wanted to make a video about this situation, because more people need to start knowing about situations like these, and not just ignoring those type of people in people's comments or just in real life. I mean, yeah, you can't be scared to stand up to a bully, but you shouldn't like ignore the situation where it turns up to a point that they might actually kill themselves, and that they're in a really bad emotional situation. So you should really try being there for them if you see anything that happens that, you know, is unusual or just really disrespectful to that person. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible, but also explaining really well about this. So let me just finish off with about the music video. So at the end, well, near like the middle, halfway of the music video, so she also had a girlfriend, so she was LGBTQ. She had gotten cheated on with one of these popular girls from school, and they had started this little, you know, mean girl group basically. And they had started making accounts on YouTube and putting the negative comments in her channel. So not only was it some other people, it was also her girlfriend that was putting the negative comments. So that is just something really that surprised me, because I never expected for her to do that. And this is one of the real situations that happened. After that, they had an argument over her being cheated on. She had slapped her in the face and broke up with her. And after that, the next night, like all day, she was quiet. She never replied to anyone. She wasn't on social media. She wasn't talking to her parents that much. She was really quiet at school. And then at night, she had did suicide in her own home. Of course, she didn't jump off the roof, but I don't really want to explain how exactly this tragic death happened, because it is a little gruesome, and I don't really want to talk about how sad that is. So yeah, I just really want to spread awareness about situations like these. If you're seeing negative comments, and it might just, no matter what, like big or small YouTube channel, maybe you should try helping those people from getting negative comments and keeping them positive and not, you know, feeling sad. Or because some small YouTube channels like to respond to hate comments and some don't. But if you really want to help them out, maybe you can reply to those negative comments so the YouTuber can see on how much people respect them and how much people care about situations like these. So yeah, thank you so much if you have been listening through the whole video or just a little bit of it. I just really want people to know about these situations and care about them. And that which was not only one of the reasons I had posted the video, because I also did it in memory of her. It was a little hard editing it because we also had made the character look like her, but she had that bluish hair color, light blue-ish. But we took 2 days, not only just because of time schedules, but also just thinking about the situation and how sad it is. But we also wanted to post about it because spreading awareness like this is really important. But that's all, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you who has watched through this whole thing. But that's all for now. But I love you guys, and I really appreciate all the support, and we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. So that is something I'm really excited for. There's gonna be a special video that we are recording later today. I'm not gonna say what it is, but you're gonna start seeing more about Fantasy Island, the roleplay that we're currently making. You're gonna start seeing like more little clips and like maybe a little bit of behind the scenes, but that's all for now. So thank you so much for coming, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.
You went away. You've been sending flowers to me.